Welcome to another episode of Go House. We're doing this shit in English.
Let's get it. Yeah.
It's we're just tired of everybody. Well, it's not everybody, but a lot of people crying about that we don't hold the Spanish to their standards and shit. You know, we don't talk it.
It's more for us. It's easier.
It's easier.
More comfortable. The conversation flows better.
Yeah.
So, fuck everybody, man.
I mean, anyways, we have more Califas people anyway watching us. But TikTok, man, it's out of United States, and a lot of people was blaming Trump. Was actually a Biden thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, we're on TikTok, but because of the page. But I give a fuck. Yeah.
If it wasn't for our podcast, we probably wouldn't be on TikTok. I wasn't on it. I'm not addicted.
I still don't use it.
Yeah. It didn't affect us until we saw that one of our editing tools for the videos that we do is affected because they're owned by TikTok. So when that wasn't able to use, that's when we started shitting bricks. Like, oh shit, how are we gonna do this? But when there's a way, there's a how, and we found it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're good. We're good now. Keep going. Keep the content going. Be it. Instagram Reels. Oh, but you said there's gonna be an extension, right?
Donald Trump wants to talk about an extension, maybe 90 days extension once he gets into office, the 20th, which is
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
It's for the other people that are freaking out. I mean, we honestly don't give a fuck about TikTok.
There's gonna be a lot of women that ain't gonna know how to cook. I saw a couple crying that, where am I getting my recipes?
I guess YouTube doesn't exist.
Yeah,
people are addicted.
They're addicted.
You can find everything on YouTube. I don't know why people are fucking flipping dick.
Yeah, you just literally go on YouTube or just ask your fucking mom like how they used to, man. Ask your fucking abuelita. What the fuck you crying about recipes and shit? That shit probably still tastes like shit. But hey, let's talk about our Chivas now.
Damn. Sad.
Well, we were gonna record Friday. Today is Sunday. We were gonna record Friday after the game, but for some reason the game was late, and once we saw those results and how they were playing, we wasn't gonna get lose some sleep over that bullshit.
It's horrible.
It's frustrating watching them play, man. Like I'm starting to lose a lot. I know we said it before, but I don't get the same sensation how I used to. Oh man, Chivas about to play. I'll get like butterflies. I'll get happy when they score. And I was like, it's lucky if we score.
Yeah,
we scored with a fucking slide tackle. Fucking the defensive player scored with a fucking slide tackle. But that's the only way we fucking scored.
We generate no plays, no football.
I didn't even celebrate. I can't.
It's because the defense was terrible too. Like they couldn't even do 3 to 4 passes between themselves without almost losing the ball. Like Carmon, he did a fantastic job with what he had with Necaxa. He didn't have big star names, but that high pressure, Chivas can't handle it.
And he was available. I don't know why we didn't look or consider getting him.
It's just the directiva just does, all they do is stupid shit.
That's what I was telling him. Why the fuck didn't we get him as coach?
He was available. Mohamed was available.
He works with the youngsters, and he always makes every team that he goes to very competitive. Every team. He made Puebla competitive. Now he's Necaxa look decent. I mean, they weren't the best, but they look decent. That high pressure dismantled the whole Chivas.
And then we go back to like those are coaches that know the ligamx and how to play. We keep getting these outsiders that don't know shit.
And the fact that he put Nene on the left wing was nuts, bro. Because once he put that, there was nothing that left wing could do because Nene's not used to it.
And then
me
and you keep defending Chicharo, but I think it's time I give up. I can't defend him anymore. He played his first 90 minutes since May of 2023.
So May 2023, that was the last time he played 90 minutes.
Almost 2 years.
And this is the first 90 minutes he gives. And it was, in my opinion, he didn't have the team to feed them the ball. But still, we can't defend him anymore. He's just as weak as Marin. He falls for everything.
I mean, now we know what we have with Chicharo and Marin. And they're not going to be it. It's going to be up to Pulido.
It has to be Pulido. He has to put the team on his shoulders again.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it. I mean, I think I don't know if you guys agree, but I think it should be Pulido. Then it should be Hormiga and then Wilkie.
I like Wilkie over Hormiga.
I do too, Hormiga, but I gotta respect
because Hormiga he's had multiple opportunities and he hasn't shown me anything. Same thing with Tapia. As a lot of people were glazing him last week. I saw a lot of people glazing them.
Yeah,
And I said I gotta watch 4 or 5 games before I start glazing anyone.
Well, the whole Twitter world was sucking his cock on last week, and then this week lo rompieron. Now they were saying, "Oh, now we see why he was worth 1.5 million because he's extremely fucking slow. He was getting burnt by the delanteros from Necaxa.
Yeah, well, that second goal was completely his fault. Like, he got dusted.
Yeah, he got burnt.
And, I mean, I was here last week. I'm like, he played solid. He was raw.
But this goes
today was fucking the opposite. The whole team was.
But this goes back to Larcarmon making those subs. He changed the delanteros, and he knew which ones were going to be the more aggressive ones para chocar el balón adentro. He outsmarted Garcia by.
I don't know why Caldwell didn't play. He should have been playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, who else? Oh, Wally didn't play. I mean, is he done?
They said he was injured. Chivas posted it that he had a molestia, but regardless, he's cooked. I think at the end of the tournament, he's leaving.
I have a question. How do you guys think Dragon did?
The goals weren't necessarily his fault. So
he looked solid. The goals they scored were pretty bangers.
On the header that bitch ass Pab did, of course, our ex Chivas player always has to score on us, and play the game of their life. He was supposed to come out, and he could have cut the pass.
Yeah,
I mean, Pavel ain't that tall. He's like 5'6", I think.
Well, he won that header over Camberos because Gomez got injured.
Camberos is very short too.
So he won that header over
he coulda
Camberos
came out,
and
punched it out. That's just experience. But I thought he was okay. But again, the Chivas Twitter world was saying that he was normalito and that he shouldn't be a conversation for him to be a titular one day.
No, I mean over Tala, nah. It's gonna be hard to take Tala's spot.
I mean, they're
Unless he
both.
leaves.
I think he's like 22, and then Tala is around 23, maybe a year old too.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to be the starter over Tala ever, but you know, he's a canterano.
Because Tala did it good at the selección. He played fantastic.
Yeah,
But he's a good bench player. You know, he's good to have. I would rather have him over Wally. Wally fucked up too many times on the opportunity that he did have already. So
I didn't feel like that. That scare like that Wacho Jimenez used to give us, or
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the insecurity.
The insecurity. Yeah. No, I felt comfortable.
Well, it's fucking funny. I saw a post. It was like, you know, the people that left Chivas and doing good. And fucking Toño Rodriguez was on that fucking list.
People would just bring out stats and they could make almost any player look decent.
Well, here we go. I mean, we kind of spoke about it a little bit, but Cruz Azul, Chiqueta's first game with Cruz Azul got cooked. They got beat by Juarez.
The worst rating of the whole Cruz Azul team. He played 70 minutes.
He got subbed out.
Yeah.
So
and they lost to fucking Juarez.
It's his first game, but for those who say that Chivas players do better when they're gone, I mean,
yeah,
first game, but a win is a win, man. We gotta take it.
And to defend that, we talked about in the last episode, the audio was trash, so maybe people didn't tune in as much. But I said that Cota had an interview where he defended why certain players do better when they leave Chivas is because they change their mindset when they go to another team and they're like, fuck, I'm not in Chivas anymore, where I was getting pampered, getting paid fantastically. They have a fantastic stadium, afición that fucking sucks your balls. Yeah. And to go to another whack ass team that's not gonna have that same pool, like fuck, I gotta change my mentality. I gotta train better. I gotta perform better so I could get my level up again and be considered for the 3, be considered to maybe even go to Europe or to a better team. But
yeah, no, it's literally their last opportunity. When you leave a team, big teams like America, people that leave, I always said it too with Barca and Madrid. Once you leave Barca and Madrid, like most of the players, they start going down. Most of them.
Yeah. So there's another opportunity. It's your chance to rompela, and that's it's not Chivas' problem. It's mainly the players' problem. They weren't disciplined and they know what the fuck they did. Alexis doing fantastic in Toluca. They ain't shit to do in Toluca. Ain't shit to do out there. And he knows that he's on the string because if he fucks up again, he ain't going to be considered for the World Cup.
Yeah, well, I think the only thing for him is going to be for Alexis Vega. They're going to have to win the title. I mean, they have the squad to do it. So
yeah, no, I watched a little bit of Toluca and Monterrey. Also, 2 teams that generate football, generate fucking plays. I wish Chivas fucking did that. Unless Chivas doesn't generate shit. But Toluca and Monterrey was a good 1-1 game. Canales is another fucking level. You could tell he came from Europe. The fucking golazo he
You
scored.
said Monterrey was still buying players.
Monterrey just got signed Salcedo. I mean, he's a veteran in the league. Todavía te puede dar más que Tapias. I could tell you that. In my opinion.
I mean, even I mean, they're still at least spending fucking money. We can't even do that.
I don't think we're gonna get anybody, and it's all yip yap. Like I've been saying for the last 2 seasons, bro. And it's just rumors, and we end up getting nothing, bro.
Because here's the thing. So Luca Romero is now confirmed with Cruz Azul. He's a Cruz Azul player.
Yeah.
Right? They bought him for 3.5.
And they're paying him $2 million.
2.2.
2.2 million for salary.
So here's my thing, right? Because on social media, I don't know if you guys saw something different, but what I saw and what was reported by certain people is that Chivas offered $8 million for him. That was obviously a fucking lie because there's no way AC Milan is going to turn down $8 million to Cruz Azul's 3.5. So that shows me that they gave a fucking bullshit offer.
No, I think they offered 5. And the 8-1 was a rumor, but I think they offered 5. But the problem was that the salary wasn't going to be what Cruz Azul was going to pay him. That's where that motherfucker saw $2.2 million. Oh,
that's what fucking Zlatan.
I'm 20 years old. I'm gonna go.
But see, even that, like, AC Milan doesn't give a fuck
what he gets paid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they would have offered 5 or even a little bit more, they would have taken it because they're getting the money, and whatever salary he fucking gets that's his problem.
You got a great point there.
So that just tells me that they gave a bullshit offer.
That's what Zlatan was getting at fucking Galaxy. He was getting $2 million there.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. And the fact they're paying him that, you don't think that's gonna make the other players that been there, veterans, see a fucking kid who hasn't even proved himself?
That's it. That's if he even plays.
That's gonna start beef.
That's a slap in the face.
That's what the people on ESPN were saying. Like, no se les hace justo that a fucking young guy who hasn't really proved himself getting paid $2.2 million. And then he's on the bench, and you're fucking busting your ass off. You know, like the ones that are already there, the starters, they're not getting paid that shit.
Yeah, 2.2 is crazy.
They could start beefing with him and fucking haze his ass and treat him like shit. Las envidias, you know how it is in the football.
So now that he's in Cruz Azul, he's got a 4 or 5 year contract, I think.
He has 5 years.
Like, what do you guys think? Is he? Yeah, he's not going back, right?
Like I said, it's really hard to go back, man.
Especially getting paid that well.
Yeah.
If he saves up his money, buys real estate, does all this other shit, he'll be alright.
So his European career
at 20 years old.
He should. If he wanted to stay, he would have stayed like Chavez did.
Yeah. And we'll see how they treat Chiquete too, because other defenders around him ain't getting paid that either.
And like he got subbed out, so
yeah. I mean, they're gonna beat his. They're probably gonna fucking whoop his ass on in training. I'm trying to say they take his spot, and they'll probably talk to the directivas like, you paying this motherfucker so almost 3 times as much as me, and I'm already beating him. So he's gonna have some internal competition. So if his mentality ain't right there, it could go really, really soft for him.
Yeah, but even, back to the directiva, like, we're still trying to get Orbelin. It's obviously not gonna happen. Now Efrain Alvarez is an option, but whatever, spend money, try to get players, but that's what we're left with. But
what I was seeing is that Orbelin's team is playing dirty, and I'm not defending the directiva, but when they had the price that they wanted. Let's just say, for example, that 11 million they were talking about, and Chivas was like, okay, well, I got the 11 million, let's do it. Oh shit, they're gonna pay the 11 million. No, I changed my mind. We'll do 15. Oh shit, they're not even budging. They're down 18 million.
Yeah, 18 million is crazy.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
So they're saying that they're playing dirty. That they see that Chivas is desperate, and they're just gonna keep raising the price and see when they fold.
Well, what do you guys think about my theory now about bringing French and Belgian players?
Nah, I still can't do it.
I'll check back in. But yeah, that was one of my things. Like, you're gonna be willing to pay, and then they're just gonna keep fucking boosting it up until they're out of your price range.
In that aspect, take those 12-15 million and go buy some other good players.
Yeah, you could definitely
still buy other players.
You could still get Cordoba. You could still get some other players with that shit.
That's what I'm saying. They could still get 2 quality players that could change this team. Because
even
this team ain't going to win shit. Bro.
It was rumored that Tigres wanted Nene at some point. Fucking trade him. And
I would be down
get one of their players.
I'll be down to trade him. I'm
trade him for a Cordoba or fucking whoever. Flores, whatever. But
the defense did look super weak without Castillo. I could say that. But I feel like the Chivas the Chivas hermanos are blowing him up too much, and hopefully it doesn't get to his head because they're literally sucking his cock.
He looks like he's a level head. I don't know the fucking guy, but he's level headed.
Just like, why the fuck is Mexico playing friendlies fucking week 2 against a fucking club?
Fucking America played a friendly yesterday with fucking Miami.
Well,
we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but it's like, why the fuck are you? That's a lot of teams didn't send their players because they were like, why the fuck are you playing this bullshit game right now?
And they still got to play River Plate, which is something I want to talk about that. But it's always our selección doing some mamadas.
Well, because they were saying that if we're not gonna get the European teams to play those type of games, we don't want to play against the Honduras and shit. So that's why they're playing these clubs.
But it's the fucking world is bigger than Europe. You can go to South America, they are now, but play some of the clubs.
I know Argentina is really expensive to play. A lot of teams don't play them in friendlies.
Yeah, I think there's 1.3 million.
I mean, you got fucking, you got Peru, you got fucking Bolivia. Well, you have fucking, you have some competitive teams up in Africa. I mean, the world is bigger than fucking Europe. You can go to a lot of fucking places.
Well, I mean, now Mexico
Asia
barely competes with fucking Honduras and teams like that.
It was just, I mean, the youngsters, they played their thing. They shitted on the Brazilian team. I watched the game. It was pretty refreshing actually seeing a faster 3 play. It was nothing but youngsters. That fucking I forgot his name, but he's a winger for the Pumas. He's pretty fucking fast.
Is that Rubacalva or that's
Yeah, that guy. He's fast as fuck. He tiene buen fútbol, cabrón. So Pumas got a little gem there. But Efrain Alvarez, he looked decent.
He looked okay.
He was making good ball switches. He was calm. He had his composure.
They did ask him about Chivas after the game. I don't know if you guys saw that little.
And he was cheesing hard.
He's actually a Chivista.
He's a Chivista.
Yeah.
So,
his brother played with Chivas USA.
Yeah, fucking buy him. I mean, why is it taking so fucking long?
Yeah,
fucking buy
he
him.
wants to come.
It's probably Tijuana doing bullshit, bro.
Yeah, he wants to come. And he's a Chiva hermano. So those are the type of players that you want. You want somebody that loves the team and goes for the team. Les va mejor. They did say he was a party animal. That's why he was in Galaxy. And the other one, he's a little chubby. Right now, he looks more lean. I mean, he is married, I believe, and he has kids. So he might be a little more mature now.
Well, they asked Vasco Aguirre about his body. He was like, I thought he was fat, but he's just a nalgón.
Yeah.
He's in shape.
He's a culón, yeah.
Hey, he'd probably be like a trophy kind of guy. He's gonna give us a couple games, couple plays.
If we get him.
When Trophy was, when he was fucking.
I'm saying, like, is he a porta? He could be a piece of the puzzle that gives a championship. He doesn't have to be the main guy, but he could be. And like,
here's my thing is, I also heard a lot of people that they wouldn't want him, but it's like, we can't be picky. I mean, we have our rules. Some of those guys that we wanted aren't coming. We can't be picky. We got to get whoever the fuck we can get.
Yeah, and we can't over here cuidar la cartera de Almauri.
Yeah, fuck him.
We got to spend. So if buy Alvarez, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work. Yeah, no, that's business. That's investing. That's what it's about.
Well, we mentioned it last week, and you even did a post. Like, Almauri is still up in money this season with all the players he got rid of.
Yeah,
like he's
up like 9 million.
Yeah, like that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that's every season.
Yeah, no, it's and he went to Dubai and shit, and I'm sure he fucking had a great time over there. Probably had some Diddy parties and shit. But nah, it's we got to spend money to make money, and not necessarily make money, but championships. So you gotta give it a whirl.
Yeah,
Monterrey and all those fucking teams don't stop investing. They keep investing. Shit doesn't work out. Look at fucking Cruz Azul. They had a fucking star team. Tampoco. Oh, it wasn't enough. It didn't. They weren't champions.
Right.
If you're not a champion, you still got to invest every year. I don't know. It's always something with Chivas. I feel like it always so hard for us to get a fucking player. Other teams are like, oh, we want them, get them, and that's it. It's before you know, they're on the fucking plane, and then the ESPN and the Cruz Azul's no player. For us, it takes fucking centuries to come. The Pulido one, we didn't see that shit coming.
Nah, it was said that they didn't even want him.
That was a desperate one, but I'm happy he's here, and I hope he fucking reperda, and I hope he does something, because the team we have, bro, ain't gonna win shit, bro.
What do you guys think about the Romo debut?
Well, that's the thing with the way Oscar Garcia planted the team, having Nene on the wing, having some of the Ochoa, the little defender, he had him on the right wing. He's a centro de la defensa. He's also contención. And you got him playing fucking on the wing. he had a lot of irregularities, trying different spots for different players that never played that position, and I think that threw up the whole middle out.
And he already tried Nene in preseason on the wing. He didn't do good at all. So like, why are you trying him again?
And that's what I'm saying. But I feel like the planteamiento wasn't really that good, and it throws off the whole middle. So what can Romo do? You know what I mean?
So once we get Mozo back, which I think maybe 2 more games.
I'm not sure.
He's already back to practice.
He's already practicing with the team, on his own.
Then we get Castillo back.
We get Castillo, Tala. That adds a little more structure, but this team is still weak in my opinion. We still need literally 2 more, 3 more if it was, if it was up to me. Pero tiene que dar mucho Chivas, because la afición doesn't have we don't have any patience, and the directiva knows that every game lost is gonna rain a lot of bullshit towards them. Like, we don't have patience for Oscar. I'm sorry, you just got here, buddy, but don't empieces con tus mamadas. Do your fucking research. If you got all this time to fucking train, fucking watch games from the last season and learn the league, motherfucker.
But it's like, all right, you ended last week's game pretty decent. Why don't you start with that team?
Yeah.
Maybe he thought Necaxa, he thought they were sweet or something. I don't know. He learned real quick.
There's certain players that were not being used at all. Govea, players like that are like, veterans. You would think that what's going on in the vestidor. I don't know why he didn't use Caldwell. He put Yael really late. He didn't have no reaction. That's the issue. He had no reaction with Necaxa's plays, and when they scored, he had no reaction. He looked like Pauno, fucking waiting until the fucking 70th minute to make a change.
He froze.
He didn't even change the structure.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't change the structure, and I think that's where he fucked that game up for us.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you could tell the players didn't even know how to play. Por así son malos los culeros. And then you got them playing something different.
Yeah, that they never played.
No, it's definitely something that he has to work in, because we can't have a culero técnico and todavía culero jugadores.
Yeah, we can't experiment during the fucking league. I mean, if you want to do that, preseason's for that, but you can't do it now. I mean, every point counts. It's a short season.
I don't think he's going to be the coach to save us, so we might as well go start looking for another one, because he ain't going to be it, bro. Especially with these players.
And right now, the beef entre la afición de Cruz Azul and Chivas is getting hot.
Yeah,
especially, I'm on Twitter and I'm starting to beef with them. Me están cayendo gordos los culeros.
We might have a new Clásico brewing.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hot. Hopefully we get to see that.
And they've been good games in the last couple of years. Even though we've gotten rocked on some, we've beaten them. They're always been good games. I feel like Antuna had a little bit to spice those
start
things.
that.
Even though he said Sawi.
But now that the directivas are beefing and aficionados are beefing, it could definitely be a clásico in the future.
Because even on some of the posts that even the Chicharo Raúl Jiménez one that we did, there was a Cruz Azul fan that was like talking shit. I'm like, bro, who have you guys fucking brought out that's been a legend in Mexico? He's like, oh, I'm from Cruz Azul. We haven't had any. Exactly, motherfucker. But yeah, they've been talking shit.
They talk hella shit.
Let me ask you guys this: out of the big four, los cuatro grandes, who would you guys take out, and who would you replace them with?
In my opinion, I still is gonna be Chivas, Los Huilos. I'll leave Cruz Azul there, and I'm taking Pumas out. And
Who you gonna
I'm
replace
taking Pumas out, and I'm replacing them with I would say either Tigres or Monterrey. I would say Tigres.
Yeah, not Monterrey.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Take Pumas out and put Tigres.
Yeah.
I would take Pumas out too, and I would probably put Toluca. Toluca is up there with championships.
Toluca's up there, yeah. They're getting close. They're getting closer now.
I mean, Tigres is definitely the last 2 decades, but
yeah, but I mean, I think they have longer. Toluca has won even longer than us, I believe. If it was up to me to know,
maybe yeah.
I mean, Toluca always has a competitive team, but they always want to focus on Chivas and make us. We're still you can't take that away from us. We're still number 2, más ganador equipo de la liga. You can't take that away from Chivas. But since we're that fucking team, we are the most popular. We're some of the más perros. They always focus on us. The media's always trying to throw trash at us. But honestly, why don't they throw trash at the rest of the teams? Because no son grandes. Fucking Monterrey. They just fucking blew it. They're not the only ones talking about it. But if we would have blew it, they're still talking about how we blew it with Tigres. But no one's talking about how bad they fucking blew. They weren't even competition for the fucking Wheelos.
Yeah, if the medias, if the ESPNs, fucking Televisas, if they all depended on those teams.
Talking about that, fucking Televisa is fucking beefing with Chivas hard, bro.
Oh, yeah. The game today, or fucking Friday, was impossible to find anywhere.
So I canceled VIX. I fucking hate VIX. You go to Google, I'll search up because it shows where Chivas plays. They play in Telemundo over here when we're home and away. Depending on the team that we're playing, they play in TUDN. Sometimes it's Fox Deportes, depending on the team.
Yeah.
I go to Google. It says VIX. I click VIX. Nowhere to be found. Necaxa versus Chivas. Nothing.
Yeah, fucking impossible.
I download Fubu. Not on there either. I can't watch it on TV. It's not on TV. So I had to fucking make a YouTube TV account just to watch one fucking game.
And that's the thing, that Necaxa is part of Televisa still. So look at what they did. They made it kind of hard for the Chivas hermanos to watch the game, at least here in the United States.
Yeah.
Because in Mexico they had it easier. It was on YouTube, on Claro Sports. Remember how we watched the preseason?
Yeah.
They had it on the same channels, on the same YouTube channels. So for them, because I looked for it on YouTube, that was not allowed in our country. That's what it showed.
Yeah,
but it was live.
They've been beefing with us ever since we said fuck y'all and went to Amazon. We're in Mexico. They've been.
It's una puta vergüenza. Yeah. We need a couple. Then they wonder why we find ways to hack the system. And
fuck VIX, man.
It's the trash. The whole Televisa fucking umbrella is fucking trash.
And a lot of those other companies are beefing with them, like Dish and all those. They want to take.
Yeah, fuck them. Get them out of here.
All right, so now. Let's go to since we're on Televisa, let's keep it going with Televisa. So check this out. So yesterday, Messi played against those fucking Wheelos. When they played Monterrey in the CONCACAF, and the Monterrey fans were hocicones towards Messi and his team, everyone came at the Monterrey fans, talking shit, saying the Monterrey son cobardes, corrientes, all that shit, and talking all that shit, coming at the porra from Monterrey. Por ayer, los putos Wheelos, la afición más hocicona. I would wish I could.
Los más corrientes.
I'm over here playing puppets and shit. I want to stick. Oh, nigga. I have no Americanista friends for that reason. I can't stand those niggas. But anyways, they say something. Messi hits them with the. Tengo tres. Argentina
has 3 World Cups.
3 World Cups. Y Mexico tiene 0.
So I mean, it goes both ways. So it's like I don't know what they were saying, but obviously Messi's not the type to react for no reason. So they were saying shit. They were saying something to piss him off.
They had to say something to really get under his skin.
So he beefing with Mexico.
It's obviamente that Argentinians don't like Mexicans. But that's not the case here. The case is here that TUDN is coming down on Messi, saying that blah blah that he's making fun of Mexico and lo siguen apoyando los mexicanos. No. And that I'm not even a Messi fan, and I don't even think that's right, because si fuera la afición, otra afición, Chivas, Cruz Azul, or someone else, TUDN would have been cooking us, saying that la afición está corriente, acting like, why are they talking to Messi like that? Woo, woo, woo. But because son los putos Wheelos, he's the bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, y'all talking shit. He scored and he responded. I mean, that's how it is. Sports. I mean,
yeah, but you see, that's what pisses me off about Televisa, though. They even made a post on Instagram. Yeah, their actual page.
Yeah, I mean, you guys wanted what you asked for. You guys talking shit. He scored. ¿Qué más quieren?
En la cámara nomás está enfocada en what Messi's doing, but they no enfocan a los changos de América.
Yeah, that's how it is with Televisa and América. They don't want to be held accountable for their shit. So, putos tragaron. The game was tied, but
they won. Miami won in penalties. Qué bueno que se le bajen del cielo los perros. Like, they're literally the most hocicones.
Yeah. Talking about vayamos a jugar métenos en la Champions, a jugar en Europa.
They're the most corriente crowd ever.
They're the only fucking crowd that goes in other people's teams and talk shit.
Yeah.
I don't go and no Cruz Azul's team. Well, recently I have, because there was one that was talking shit about Chivas. But usually I don't go on all their teams and talk shit. Like, me vale madre. When they play Chivas is when we talk shit. But other than that, me vale madre.
Yeah, and even that's why we've talked about or considered maybe having or watching a Clásico with another with an America fan or something and doing an episode and shit after. But nah, man, I can't stand them.
I can't stand them.
We have people that are Americanistas that they're cool, man, but I can't watch a game with y'all, man.
Nah.
Fuck that.
No, we watched it with one guy that used to be our boy, and
yeah, he's out of here.
I wanted to lay him out that day, especially because they only come out when they play against Chivas and shit.
Most of them are casuals. Most of them.
Yeah, they're fake and shit. They want to come out when it comes out the Clásicos and shit, or when their team is in playoffs.
Fucking, they came in. Their tickets were 2 for 1 last week. Fucking empty. Pero son la mejor afición de todo México.
They're the most corriente. They all nomás se la pasan ahí robando. So, I have a question for you guys. After seeing the mamadas and the planteamiento that Oscar Garcia did, let's just say he keeps doing this bullshit and we keep losing games. Would you guys fire him this season, or you guys will still let him finish off the season?
One season.
So you're saying you'll let him finish off the season?
Yeah, I mean, if we're trash this season,
we're talking about we're losing like maybe 4 in a row and then maybe a tie. We haven't won. We have a racha of not winning maybe 7 or 6 games.
Nah, you gotta go.
So you're not letting him finish the season?
This summer will be 8 years since our last championship.
Okay,
he's got to go. I mean,
So if he goes on a losing streak more than 4 or 5, or where's your threshold?
Me is 5 games. If the next 5 games are either we lose them all or tie and lose, I give him like 5 more games, man.
Yeah, because this plantel is still trash, but it's still way better than what the fuck Gago and Pauno had. Yeah. In my opinion. And the only thing that Pauno had different...
Pauno had a decent team.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He had a little better in defense. He also had a Pocho Guzman that was in way better nivel.
Yeah, Pocho, yeah, Piojo, yeah, Vega.
Yeah. But, no se supo manejar la situación.
Yeah, but no, I'm not patient, especially with the directiva bringing their people in. None of them have worked. Like, I don't have the patience. One season, and it's not good enough, you're out.
And then another question. Going back to how the players that leave Chivas do better. Now looking at how terrible they played against Necaxa, is it just the fact that Pavel had it fácil, had it easy to go through the Chivas defense?
I think so.
Because he was cooking them.
Yeah, he was cooking them, but what I'm trying to say, that's how weak we are. It's not that fact.
We make people look good because we're so trash?
Exactly. That's where I'm going
possible.
With it. That's what a lot of the Twitter followers that I have, they were bringing that. We were having that debate.
It's fucking Chino Huerta scored yesterday.
Because we'll see. No, El Chino's otro pedo. But we're talking about Pavel. Can he do this the next 5-6 games?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Even if he does, I still don't want him in Chivas. Because if he was to Rompela come back, he's gonna go back down again.
So I think if he does it, I don't think he will do it again. I think that he's probably gonna just give this game against Chivas, and then from there he's gonna be a normal ass player.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because Chivas doesn't have that competition, doesn't give teams that competition. They don't press hard. They don't. And then he knows most of the players, so he was probably very comfortable. He trained against most of them. He's very comfortable. He's gonna be very comfortable.
He's been there a long time. He knows how they play.
Yeah, it's like when you play your buddies and shit. You know how somewhat.
It wasn't our defensa titular either.
It's like when Clip, when we play with a younger brother, the motherfucker tries really hard to take it. He knows how we play, so he'll try to take the ball away. I'm like, motherfucker, why don't you play like that against other people?
Yeah. And then you get the extra spark when you play against your ex team. You want to fucking play good. You want to prove them wrong.
But for some reason, the exes of Chivas siempre le van super bien against Chivas.
But I said this last time. Like, nobody mentions the people that left and didn't do shit. I mean, you got Saldívar with Juarez. You got, like I said, Villalpando. And I don't have this, but I'm sure there's a list of guys.
Gallito Vasquez already gone. He's in second division.
That's what I'm saying.
Cisneros played yesterday with Leon. I don't know how he did, but I doubt we're going to hear anything about him.
That's what I'm saying. If I really wanted to, I could do the research and all the players that left that were fucking trash.
I'm sure there's more that left.
Yeah. So
but those are players that needed to leave. I mean, but for Cisneros, le fue bien. You're playing next to James Rodriguez, and even at his current level, that he's not. James played decent for a guy who has knee problems, who's not in shape. and who's not up to par
You
right
think,
now.
you think some of those players are gonna glaze?
They glazed him.
Glaze James to like be his friend and like hang
Oh,
out with him and get pictures
Cisneros
and
already
shit?
doing it. Cisneros is doing it.
He-
He when he got there, Cisneros was like he's riding.
You think they're using him for clout and bitches?
Hell
Yeah, I'm sure, 100%. Shit, I would.
Nah, but yeah.
I don't know if James is married or not, but he requested a lot of shit. I don't know if you guys seen that shit.
I'm not
He wanted
sure.
12 security guards. He wanted Leon to find him a house, a car.
I didn't see none of
All
that.
that
And when
shit.
when they want you, you get
and
to
then
fucking
that's
want.
that's
But
the thing
this-
that's how they got him.
Leon, they're willing to fucking,
'Cause
they're
all-
willing to do it.
all
They're
the other-
talking about Marcelo too.
All the other teams didn't want him.
They're talking about Marcelo, getting Marcelo as well.
I hope so. I hope they keep bringing raw ass people.
Yeah,
I don't care.
It's gonna help the whole
As long as
league.
it's not America.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's when you really want a player, you fucking whatever they want.
Well,
you try to get them.
They also had they're armando ese equipo for the
Club World Cup.
Club World Cup, so they had no choice but to invest. At least they would do that shit when Chivas was in that shit. What we did was
We got rid of everybody.
We got rid of everybody. Now we had a fucking weak ass team to compete out there, and we look like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean the first game was fucking. I don't know if you remember, we were at the barbershop.
And we were in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The first game,
Well, the next
fucking cooked.
game that Chivas has is gonna be con Pauno. We play Tigres next weekend, so
I feel like with teams like that, like obviously the coaches make a big difference, but I feel like with that plantel, I could go and like give a good match against Chivas with having the Guineacs and the fucking raw players that they do have, you know.
But do you guys think he's gonna play Pulido? Su regreso?
I hope he needs to.
Su regreso es contra Tigres, the last team. He has good history with
I don't-
Chivas beating
They're
Tigres.
saying he might not be ready yet, so I don't know.
If he's not ready, then no. But if he's ready, man, put that motherfucker in, man. We need him.
Yeah, I honestly, for some reason, the shitter like the teams in Necaxas and the Pueblas, those always complicate Chivas more. I don't know if something he has to change. Oscar Garcia has to change the chip in their heads.
I don't. Barcelona does the same fucking thing. They beat Madrid and then they fucking
Tie against
tied.
Getafe.
Yeah, and then before they beat Madrid, they fucking lost like 3 out of however many games.
Yeah.
Like against the weak teams, they just fucking
Didn't
like they don't care, and then
I mean,
it's
it's
a
like
classico.
when we play terrible teams, our level drops too, man.
Yeah, the Barcelona thing is true. I did see that. I don't know why they. They have a fantastic team. I don't know why they can't keep that intensity.
It's just, I mean, they have the right mindset when it comes to clásicos. Like you gotta fucking
when
win
they
them.
played against Madrid this last week, they don't do that.
They don't. It's like they don't give a fuck, or I don't know.
The same thing with Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
They play fantastic against the Barcelonas and the Madrids, but I think they lost recently, right? They
I think they
1-0?
lost this week.
Yeah, Griezmann missed a penalty.
So yeah, with Chivas it could be, but even I don't know. We haven't won. Chivas hasn't won a clásico in a fucking
It's like
forever.
7 years or
So
something, man.
yeah, so I don't. But even the lineup, well, we talked about it. The lineup didn't help. But
No, but we really need them to beat Tigres. We need La Afición needs alegrías, and nothing's better than beating Tigres, a strong team. And yeah, we're home.
Yeah, so we gotta win.
We gotta win. We can't let Pauno walk out with a W. We can't let all those motherfuckers. It's a little clásico with them. I feel it like not a real clásico, but I feel some type of way when we play Tigres.
there's animosity still
Ever
from the
since the
championship.
final, yeah.
Yeah.
There's that little piquete that they have.
Yeah,
Especially since they beat us, we're 1-1. So
yeah, we gotta do another one. We gotta run it back, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. Just leave your likes and your comments, peoples. It helps us out, helps us grow our channel. We're doing a lot. We're trying our asses off to keep, like I said, the page going. With this TikTok ban we have in the United States, it messes up our editing application that's also linked with TikTok. But because we love you guys and we just love doing this, we're over here switching our VPNs and switching stuff just to make it happen.
We're gonna figure it out.
So give us a like, subscribe, share to your other Chiva hermanos, and it will keep us going. Same thing with Instagram. We're almost at 800 followers, and we don't even have a year yet. February next month we will have a year at the podcast. So thank you for all the day ones. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep improving, and we're excited. We got some projects. We want to do a giveaway eventually coming up. Maybe a jersey or something.
We're gonna give away dick.
Yeah. Give you guys some dick.
Raffle dick.
Yeah, but maybe a jersey or something. We'll see. Because we don't have any official Go House merch, but it takes time to build a brand. We got ideas, maybe jerseys in the future, or just things. But we're excited. We're here to stay in the long run, and we love this shit. Arriba las Chivas, culeros.